very excited. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be unboxing the brand new iPad Air 4th generation. So that's this together with the new Apple Pencil, the 2nd generation, and just a basic case. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright. Ooh. Okay, I am super pumped for this. Here we go. Obviously, I got the space gray version, but this is actually the first iPad where you can get it in 5 different colors. So they have it in your basic space gray, silver, blue, green, and pink. And I was actually like leaning towards the blue one, but you know, your girl's basic. She got space gray. Okay, let's take this off. Oof, super excited to use this. I did not do that elegantly, I'm so sorry. Let's put that there. So here it is. This is the iPad Air 4 in space gray. I got the 256GB version. So yeah, let's put this aside for now and dive deeper into the box. So this is just, you know, your basic paperwork, documentation. I think you get a couple of stickers in here. 2 stickers. So yeah. So here is the charging brick, so you guys know that Apple actually has stopped giving these away in the iPad. So luckily for the iPad Air, you still get one, and this is actually the 20-watt charger. So this is actually better than the ones that you get with the 2020 iPad Pro, because that's an 18-watt charger. This is the 20-watt, so it will technically charge your iPad faster, and it comes with a standard USB-C to USB-C cable. So yeah, that is pretty much that for the box. Okay, so next up, let's the Apple Pencil 2. And may I just say that this is probably the most expensive pencil out there, but you're not gonna get the full experience if you don't get the Apple Pencil, right? So let's take it out. There we go. Nice. So here it is. Let's open it. There's like, they add like a little nice tab so you can like open it smoothly. Nice and easy. There we go. So there you have it. This is the Apple Pencil Generation 2. So this is actually much better than the Apple Pencil 1st Gen, because it magnetically clips to the side of the iPad, where it will sync automatically and you can charge it like that. Because the 1st generation Apple Pencil, you'd have to plug it in via the Lightning port. But yeah, here it is. Super nice. It has that little minimalistic Apple Pencil logo. And yeah, do you get anything else? Documentation. So yeah, I guess that is pretty much that for the unboxing. So let's take a deeper dive. So now that we're done with the main unboxing portion of this video, I wanted to talk about a few key features that make the iPad Air 4 stand out. So first things first is the updated design. So we're no longer rocking that traditional iPad look, the one with the thick bezels on the top and on the bottom with the fingerprint sensor. We're now rocking Apple's Liquid Retina display, which is basically just a full screen display. And on the iPad Air, you have a 10.960 Hz screen, which is just a little bit smaller compared to the iPad Pro 11-inch, but it has the exact same body and chassis. It's just that the bezels on this is just a little bit thicker. One thing it didn't inherit is the ProMotion display or the 120 Hz screen, which honestly, if you've never really experienced it before, you're not gonna notice it. So let's write the Japanese vowels. So this is A, I, U. So yeah, very snappy. You don't really notice like the latency. It's not something that is off-putting or anything like that. So yeah, My favorite part about the iPad Air though is the USB-C port. So it finally dropped the Lightning port, and I'm just so happy that it has USB-C because it kind of enables you to use it like a computer, because you'll be able to access all your hard drives, you'll be able to transfer everything much faster, you'll be able to charge faster, you can connect like your camera to this directly. So yeah, USB-C is just amazing. They should use USB-C everything at this point. So let's talk about the back. So this has a single lens camera that's just like your typical wide with an f1.8 aperture. This is actually the exact same wide lens on the iPad Pro, but the iPad Pro has two cameras, an ultra wide and this camera, together with a LiDAR sensor. Honestly, just having this is not a big deal because I don't think a lot of people would be taking photos with this big tablet anyway. So just for like your basic photo taking, like taking photos of documents, it's not bad. And on the bottom you have 3 connectors. So these connectors are actually very important, and it's what puts the Air on top of like its little siblings like the iPad and the iPad mini, because it allows the iPad Air to use all of the accessories that were once exclusive to the iPad Pro. So you can use the floating keyboard that cost like so much money. You can use their Folio keyboard and their Folio cases. But the best thing is that you have access to the Apple Pencil 2nd generation. So it's the one that just sticks to the side, connects, and instantly charges it. So basically you're not really gonna have to charge this anymore. You're just gonna put it back here and it will start charging. Next up, let's talk about the speakers. So they have 4 grills, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. But the iPad Air only has stereo speakers, or 2 speakers, unlike the iPad Pro that has quad speakers. So I don't think it's gonna get as loud and it's not gonna be as rich, but honestly, it's not gonna be that big a deal. It's just great that it has one on the top and one on the bottom, so it's not awkward when you're holding it like this and sound is only coming from the right side. It's not like that. It's up and down. So that's pretty great. So the lock button here is actually pretty special because it's the first Apple device to have Touch ID on the lock button. So this isn't technically new. This isn't a new innovation that Apple made up, because Android phones, Samsung phones, they've been using this for a really long time, but this is the first Apple device to support it. So because this thing doesn't have Face ID, they decided to put that in, and it unlocks pretty quick. Hang on. Yeah. Just like that. It's super quick. Face recognition will stay an iPad Pro feature. Now the last thing to talk about is its processor. So the iPad Air 4 has the A14 Bionic chip, which is their latest and greatest, and you know how Apple is amazing at just making their silicon chips, so this is going to be super powerful. It actually rivals the A12Z on the iPad Pro, which is amazing. That pretty much took everything, you know, like it was able to do everything from photo and video editing, so I'm pretty sure this will be able to do that as well. I can't exactly say based on my experience because I just took it out of the box, but yeah, the A14 Bionic chip is going to be an amazing thing for people who just want to do things like creative things, like, you know, whether it's drawing, photo editing, video editing. And yeah, that is pretty much that for this unboxing and initial impressions. Looking at this device, it looks really good, really elegant, pretty light, not as light as I was expecting it to be, but yes, overall a great device that I can't wait to use. So I'll be posting a complete review maybe next week, so yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next one.